High blood pressure isn't just about salt, guys. It's not as plain as it's salt. It's really sodium. Like I was saying, it's an imbalance in electrolytes. Sodium is an electrolyte. An imbalance simply means you have too much or too little of something. Same thing with hormonal imbalance. It simply means you have too much or too little of an hormone. That's all it means. That's all an imbalance is. Normally with many women, you have too much estrogen, too little progesterone. But to get back on track, sodium is an electrolyte. So is magnesium, chloride, potassium. They're all electrolytes, right? So the imbalance comes in when it comes to salt because they stripped the salt of all the other electrolytes. That's where the imbalance comes in. So it's not just plain sodium is the problem. No, it's the electrolytes. There has to be a balance with them. So with the table salt that most people are using, they process it and remove all the other minerals, which are the other electrolytes, from the salt, leaving sodium. Mostly sodium is left. That's why it gives you an imbalance, because you're consuming too much sodium. And sodium needs potassium to balance it out. Potassium needs magnesium. Magnesium balance out everybody. They work together. All the electrolytes work together. And we can't forget calcium as well. Calcium plays a role. Magnesium blocks calcium from entering the artery walls, which makes it get stiff, which leads to high blood pressure. So we have to be balancing all these electrolytes. That's the problem. When you have too much of one something, too little of one something, that's what the problem is. It's not just to say, oh, it's salt. And also sugar. There are multiple ways, multiple mechanisms that lead to high blood pressure, and sugar knock down almost all of them. Sugar alone. Did you know that when you have too much sugar in your bloodstream, which leads to too much insulin in your bloodstream, the high level of insulin tells your body to hold on to sodium? So there we go again. Sodium building up because of insulin, because of sugar. So sugar alone, sugar damages your arteries, sugar lower nitric oxide production. I may do a video on sugar alone. Hope sugar mash you up left, right and center, processed sugar. But yeah, sugar tells your body to hold on to sodium. So you could have drink diuretic till a week. Diuretic will make you pee more, which means you'll let out more water and more sodium. However, if the insulin is there telling the body to hold on to the sodium, it will override the diuretics. It will override it because it's more powerful. It's a more powerful signal. So you have to get rid of sugar. If you have high blood pressure, you have to get rid of the processed sugar. And let me make it clear, processed sugar, because it strips of the minerals. The lack of minerals is the problem with all of these things.